my day usually starts around 11 and the rest of the team come in for about 9 AM. We record 2 bulletins a day, one for the UK and one internationally. We need to make sure we always have the latest news and loads of great clips with the biggest talent around. So it's a team effort to make sure we pull that off every single day. As I can't get you all down to Camden, I thought I'd get a camera crew with me for the day to give you an idea of what goes into making it happen and a typical day with the news team.
I get in the office at 8:30 in the morning and I look for the top 2 stories that are trending on social and other websites. And then I write those up for online, and so I get in early so that we catch people on the way to work and that want to read our stories. And then after I've done that, I'll look for some more articles to bring to our news meeting, which we have at 9:30. And we sit and we brainstorm on this board what should go in the bulletins. And and then I suggest these stories here. And if the guys like any of them, then they may do it as a read in the bulletin, or pick something video-wise, which is at the bottom of the list is our video interviews that we've done throughout the last few weeks. Or we may use something called Associated Press, television news, so we can pick up interviews from there too, and then we all brainstorm what we think should go in the bulletin.
And then from kind of 10:30ish up until our studio record at 12, I will be sitting with the editor, picking bites from the musicians and movie stars that we choose to put in the bulletins, and I will be writing the scripts. And then once all of our scripts have gone through legal and they've all been signed off, it's time to record the news. And that's when we bring our presenters into the studio and make TV gold.
Once that's done, it's all the sort of admin that happens before news, so getting clearances for news stories, downloading news videos that we might use and music videos, and then basically making sure that everything's prepared before record. Then it's setting up the studio, going into the studio, recording news.
So with the news team, every day is different. There's no typical day, because a lot of the time we have to react to the news that's happened the night before. The normal thing to do is come in, get here around 11, get my coffee, check my emails, do some research if we've got an interview or an event happening later that day. And then we'll come into the news studio for around 12 o'clock. We do 2 news bulletins, which usually takes, around 20 minutes or so. Then they'll take that off and edit it.
We sit with the editor, choose the takes that we like the most, condense everything down into 2 minutes and 3 minutes.
And they come back down to me, and then I'll get the presenter links, plot them out onto the timeline again, then put any relevant music on the timeline and put all the relevant cutaways on so all the jump cuts are covered. Then go through all the graphics, put the graphics on, and then the producers come down and check and make any relevant changes and little tweaks. And then we export to the MTV channels.
But I have to say my favourite thing is definitely the team. They are everything, and that's probably the thing I enjoy the most, just working with them. They're all such creative, talented people. It's definitely the highlight. More good things, I guess you just get to do things that you wouldn't be able to do in any other job. We get such amazing access to red carpets, film junkets, just random press interviews with really amazing worldwide superstars.
As you can see, it's a real team effort, but that's what makes working with news so great, and you just never know what the next day is going to be like.